Digital purchase order requisitions are in the agency forms directory. So if you go into Excel, say open, agency forms, agency, here's your PO requisition. The vendor code is populated by a drop-down list, which has, if you look at the vendor query, this is all coming directly from our accounting software with all 3,454 names in it. You probably don't want to actually try and scroll down to that. It's a whole lot easier to search it, but because the list is so long, it actually has to check off of it and check back into it to populate it. Once you do that, it fills in the vendor code. If there is a vendor that doesn't exist, when that gets imported back into the accounting software as a purchase order, that NA will come up as an error and they will create a new vendor in GMS, which can then be populated into here. For right now, we can do that. I can put my employee number. Your employee number is the number on your pay stub. Date of requisition. Ship to site, you have the option of any of our locations. So I think I have them all. If I don't, I'm sure somebody will let me know and I can fix it. Obviously, you see these errors over here. Hopefully people will fill everything out and the errors will go away. Tax exempt certificate, I'm going to say no because they know who we are. If you use a credit card charge, it automatically changes the vendor code to the credit card company, or company will bill us. That makes that error go away. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Date needed. The supervisor's username is the part of their username before the @ of their email address. And make sure you put in both the supervisor username and the program director username. In my case, they're the same person, but if you only fill in the program director username, when it gets printed into DocuWare, there won't be a supervisor username for it to know who to email a notification to stamp it. If there's a supervisor username and no program director username, it'll go to the supervisor, they'll stamp it, and then it won't know where to go after that. So make sure you put both in there. Quantity 1, catalog. Funky widget, price. As soon as you populate that, the element and GL code here turns red. For employees who are not supervisors and are likely not to know what that's going to be, I would fill everything in and just email this form to your supervisor and have them print it into DocuWare. Something to consider here. You should be able to put the first letter in and have it populate. However, in this case, you have to put a space there because there was a space there before. So filling these in down below, once you've got the first one in, it's easier to populate. But once you get that in, we can finish this out. And okay, once you do that, that last error goes away. Then you can print it into DocuWare. Make sure you have it set as tabloid, active sheets, and say print. You should be good to go.